podcast. We in here. You know how we do every week around this time, talking about everything that went down during the week. And as usual, there's a whole lot going down, man, whether it's sports, politics, entertainment, money. Yeah, we talk about money, chicks, whatever it is. The GoodFellaz is here to talk about it. We here for y'all. Make sure you leave us a comment, a suggestion. If you something you want to hear us talk about, man, hit us with a DM. Whatever you got to do to get across to the GoodFellaz. We here for y'all to talk about what y'all want to talk about. It's your boy Tommy Guns, alongside my man Sha Montana. What up?
What's good? Hendrix all day, baby.
Big A in the building.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Big A. Shout out to everybody out there. Make sure you get right for the night.
All right. And of course, it wouldn't be a show unless my man Dav Noble AAP stepped in the spot.
Yo, what's good, everybody? How y'all feeling out there?
Last but not least, Heritage Hip Hop's own Karev Yah holding it down.
Salute.
And I got to give a special shout out, the man behind the board, Sajin, a.k.a. Mayhem Media, doing his thing. Man, when he ain't producing shows, he's making the hottest shit, designing the hottest shit, graphically, production-wise, whatever, man. If you ain't heard about Mayhem Media and my man Sajin, man, you ain't nobody that needs to know nothing anyway. So with that being said, we talking football. Super Bowl is fast upon us. We got less than 2 weeks to go. So we talking football real quick. We talked about Tom Brady. Is he the GOAT earlier? Let's switch to the losing side of that battle. My man, Aaron Rodgers. Is it possible that this is Aaron Rodgers' last chance at a championship or not? Has he got another shot, if not with Green Bay, then another team? Dav Noble, what do you think?
Yo, I felt, like I said in the last segment, man, Aaron Rodgers looked broken at that press conference, bro. And it looked like he wasn't even sure. Like, it may be at a point where no matter how good he is, he just may not be able to get over the hump in Green Bay. And it's crazy. Like, he's not bad, but for some reason, that defense, they've never been able to build a dominant defense that could, basically have some longevity to help Aaron Rodgers get to these, to get some of the stuff. Like, Aaron Rodgers makes guys really, really good, but they've never, like, they didn't, I don't know if they drafted, Adams was like a 4th or 5th, I think, but I don't remember them ever drafting like a first-round draft pick to be Aaron Rodgers' guy going forward. They drafted Jordan Love. So it's like, to me, it could be, man. If I was Aaron Rodgers, I would take a hard look and say, do I really want to go through this again with Green Bay for the next however long, and do I think that we can win? And right now, I don't think so, man. I think he might wind up San Fran if they really.
There's definitely some trade talk in the air.
Yeah. It could be, man. It could be the last time.
Yeah. It seems like he's had Green Bay on his back for a bunch of seasons, and it's like, yo, look at Tom Brady. Sometimes, you got to know when to say enough is enough, and I need to take my talents elsewhere. Sha Montana, what do you think?
No, Aaron Rodgers, I don't think I think if anything, this season reignited interest in him. And because I spend my whole day when I'm not working, I'm watching Skip Shannon, I'm watching Brandon Marshall, I'm watching all the people that talk about sports, and it seems to me like, and there's a quote coming out of the CEO of the Green Bay Packers. By the way, useless fact: the Green Bay Packers are the only team in NFL that doesn't have an owner. They're owned by I believe they're traded on the stock market. Like, they're
really
a corporation. But anyway,
they're like,
their CEO said we're gonna take care of Aaron Rodgers. So what that hopefully means, because Aaron Rodgers is asking basically for another contract, and he's also likely going to want a seat at the table. Like, listen, I want to have some type of say in who you draft. Like, you got to draft somebody to help me. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers, the reason why I think he's one of the greatest quarterbacks is because he's done it with hardly any help. You know, if you look at his whole career, hasn't had a lot of help, and he's been consistently winning, you know. So you got to give him respect for that. But no, I don't think he's blew his last shot. But this was a great shot at being a Super Bowl champion. But I don't think it's the last we'll hear from him. And I think it'll be with Green Bay.
Okay.
Okay.
Big A, how do you feel?
Well, honestly, all great quarterbacks make no-namers big names. Look at Peyton Manning, look at Tom Brady, and you have to put Aaron Rodgers in that factor. And also, like as piggybacking off what Shah just said, that Aaron Rodgers never really had any like dynamic help there. He inherited the team that Brett Favre pretty much gave him. Green Bay gave him the range too. But outside of that, he didn't have any dynamic superstars to throw to. He's done it. I think he still can do it. I don't know if he's going to do it at Green Bay, because Green Bay kind of showed their hand when they drafted Jordan Love. I mean, they kind of did what they did to Brett Favre. You got to look at the routine. They had Brett Favre, who was a great quarterback at the time. He was slightly on a decline, but he was still a great quarterback. Aaron Rodgers is nowhere on the decline right now. I take it back. He is slightly on the decline because he's not as proficient as he was when he was younger. Father time gets everybody. But I think they kind of showed their hand with Jordan Love. They're like, listen, guy, if you don't get us there at the promised land this year, we're going to be looking toward the future. And that's what they did. They got him instead of a wide receiver. They could have had DB Lamb was the next pick after Jordan Love. So they showed you that, we're
traded up to get Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So my point is this. They showed their hand by getting Jordan Love rather than getting a wide receiver that can help out this quarterback. Now, if you have CB Lamb on that team, then I would say, you know what? They invested in him. I think, he might stay around. But since they didn't do that and he got him this far, he showed him. He played with a chip on his shoulder from the beginning. They asked him questions at the beginning where what would have been the preseason season, and they didn't have it, and they were questioning him, and he refused to answer questions before the first game. So he showed his hand too. So I think if he's allowed to leave, I think I think he can find a championship elsewhere. I don't really think that he may stick around with Green Bay if he gets the opportunity to jump ship.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I think the writing is definitely on the wall. Like, Green Bay is already planning for the next chapter of their team. I mean, similar to a Brett Favre situation. I mean, and the problem that Aaron Rodgers is facing right now, not that he's not a great quarterback, because he is. And does he have a couple great seasons left in him? I'm sure he does. But there's a nice crop of young, talented quarterbacks. I mean, Mahomes could very well be like a dynasty quarterback. Like there's, the dude on the Bills. Like, there's a lot of young quarterbacks out there, young teams.
Josh
It's
Allen.
going to be harder and harder to, compete. I hate to say it. So I don't know if Green Bay is logically the best place for him. I could see him very easily getting traded. A popular name is the 49ers. I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, I think the 49ers have too much invested in Garoppolo money-wise at this point. But there's a lot of teams that would easily take him, no questions asked. And he's the type of quarterback that could take you from early playoffs to Super Bowl. So I don't see him sticking with Green Bay, because he's pretty much going to be a mentor once he signs like another contract. They're, listen, this is the new cat. We need you to show him the ropes. And, I mean, I don't know. His window of opportunity, it definitely closed a lot further with this play, because I think this was his time. I think even he was surprised that the Bucs put up the type of fight that they did.
Wow.
And I don't know. I don't see with the dominance of like a KC or some of these younger teams. I don't know if he stays with Green Bay, they're going to have that shot again.
You could feel it. You could feel like he was shocked.
Oh.
He was playing with such sweat, like such bravado the last few weeks. And I even in the game for a while, you could tell he was flinging.
Yeah.
But after a while, you could tell he knew it was slipping out of his hand.
Let's keep it real. They went for that field goal instead of the 2-point conversion because, the heart. I feel like I don't know if his heart wasn't in it, the coach, but Aaron Rodgers a couple of seasons ago, they would have went for the touchdown and 2-point conversion, no questions asked. They
Yes.
played it
Probably
safe,
got it.
and that's
Yes.
one of the reasons why they lost to me.
Mhm. I agree
Like,
with you, Tommy. I
yeah.
agree with you. The young Aaron Rodgers would have risked. He wouldn't have second guessed himself. He
Yeah.
wouldn't hesitate. Even the coach told him no to run to the sidelines. He would have dove for the touchdown. I mean the
Yeah.
first down. He would have
Yo.
dove for that first down. He wouldn't slid. He would have dove for it. So
Uh-huh.
he didn't do it. It kind of shows you that age, father time,
Yeah.
wins over and over again.
Yo, if that was Mahomes, they would have went for it.
Oh,
Yo,
hell yeah.
Mahomes' backup quarterback went for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he was like, nah, bro, I'm getting these yards. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's the eye of the tiger, like that killer instinct, I feel like is gone from him. And if he doesn't move to another team, I think it's a wrap for him. Karev Yah, Heritage Hip Hop, how do you feel? Was this Aaron Rodgers' last opportunity to make it to a Super Bowl, or does he have another shot maybe somewhere else?
It's his last time trying to make it with Green Bay. I don't know if everybody. I'm devil's advocate. All right, I'm not the nice guy. I don't give a damn what anybody says. I'm gonna say what I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And devil's advocate me says Aaron Rodgers is gonna go to the Indianapolis Colts.
Woo.
Now, the reason why I say that is because the GM has already said we need a veteran quarterback to help run this team and put it where they want it to go. I would personally like to see him go to the 49ers.
That's fit.
As would I.
But
yeah.
As would I.
But this season, for some reason, shout out to COVID because it fucked up everything. And it
Mhm.
made football the NBA because now we have trade rumors and all this stuff going on in football. And personally, I would love to see Aaron Rodgers go to the AFC. And the reason why is because if you saw the meme with old Yoda and baby Yoda with the quarterbacks from the AFC and NFC,
Uh-huh.
I think Aaron Rodgers versus Ben Roethlisberger would be one of the best QB battles we've needed to see in years.
Yeah, that would be dope. That would be dope. That would be dope.
So I think him staying with Green Bay, he'll have a chance, but his best shot at it to me will be in the AFC.